So we have some breaking news that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, has won her Democratic primary in the 14th district in New York. And also that Jamal Bowman, running in the 16th district, has a massive lead currently over Eliot Engel, the longtime corporate Democratic congressman. And while that hasn't quite been called for Bowman yet, we are looking pretty positive there, and he has a large lead with a good chunk of the vote in. And this is showing, in addition to a potentially strong result from Charles Booker in Kentucky, that progressives are not done yet. That the narrative that because Joe Biden won the nomination over Bernie Sanders and he's looking good in the race versus Trump, that everything would return to normal and that progressives would disappear, that's not happening. What Bernie Sanders did in 2016, what AOC did in 2018, in shocking the world with strong campaigns that shook the understanding, the conception of what was politically possible in the United States, that's not going back in the bottle, even if Joe Biden is going to be the Democratic nominee. The ideas, Green New Deal, Medicare for All, fundamentally adjusting how policing works, all of the issues that matter to working class people, the diverse working class, economic, political, social, environmental, equality and dignity for all, those ideas remain extremely popular. And that's why not only did AOC score a massive victory in her first primary defense, but you're seeing progressives like Bowman on the cusp of big victories himself, even bigger victories in some ways than AOC maybe had 2 years ago. It's astounding to see the progress being made in some of these challenges, even though you saw massive names line up behind Eliot Engel trying to preserve the status quo, and the people are rejecting it. This is no fluke, and AOC addressed just that narrative earlier tonight on Twitter, and I want to read you that tweet. When I won in 2018, many dismissed our victory as a quote-unquote fluke. Our win was treated as an aberration, or because my opponent didn't try. So from the start, tonight's race was important to me. Tonight we are proving that the people's movement in New York isn't an accident. It's a mandate. And that's crucial because, again, everyone was saying, whether it was Bernie in 2016 or AOC and the rest of the squad in 2018, that these people are an aberration. These people are a flash in the pan. They got lucky once, and it's not going to happen again, and the neoliberals are going to crush them and restore order. And everyone thought that was the case, and no one thought that anybody else could replicate what AOC was going to do. And I just don't think that's been proven true by what we saw tonight. I think AOC has shown that there is a clear mandate for her vision of politics, again, around Medicare for All, $15 minimum wages, Green New Deals, basic equality and dignity for everyone, regardless of where they come from, what they look like, or the status of their bank account. That's what she's fighting for. That's what Jamal Bowman's fighting for. That's what Bernie's fought for 40 years and more. That's what they're fighting for. And that is a winning program. It may not have been ready to win the Democratic nomination this time around, but it is ready to win primary challenges all across the United States in core areas where the Democrats need to offer bold solutions, to incubate these ideas, to bring them to the broader public in a way that can change American society for the better. So this is a great win for AOC. I didn't think she was going to lose tonight. No one reasonable thought she was going to lose tonight. But her confirming with a massive victory against a heavily corporate-backed candidate shows that she's here to stay, and that she's not only been able to defend her own turf, but help build beachheads with Jamal Bowman and potentially other candidates as well, as we're seeing with Mondaire in other parts of New York City. This isn't going away. This is just the beginning. It isn't a fluke. It isn't an aberration. It isn't a case of catching a neoliberal Democrat off guard. It's a mandate for bold progressive change. And the mandate is only starting to take off for real.